Hello and welcome 11 Commerce students. Today in this class I am going to discuss the different rights, duties and liabilities of a partner. Now, the partnership deed contains certain mutual rights, duties and obligations that a partner has to perform. But in Partnership Act also there are certain rights and duties which are mandatory as a provision as regard to the partnership deed. Now, in absence of any deed, in absence of any partnership deed, these rights and duties are performed according to the Partnership Act 1932, according to the provisions given in the Partnership Act 1932. So, what are these rights and liabilities and duties of a partner that I am going to discuss one by one, point wise. See, first I am going to discuss about the rights of a partner. What are the rights that a partner is having? The right of a partner are as follows. The right of the partner, first right that the partner is having is the right to take part in the management. Right to take part in the management. That is, they have active participation in the management. In every affair, they must exercise their right. Next is right to be consulted and heard while taking any decision regarding the business. Right to be consulted. Right to be consulted and heard about the decisions of a partnership firm. Whatever decisions they must take, they must have the right to be consulted and to be heard. Right of access of the book of accounts. Whatever books of accounts they are having, partners must have the right to access those books of accounts. So third point is right to access books of accounts. Apart from this, they have the right to get interest on capital, right to get indemnified in honor of any payment of liabilities. They have the right to the use of partnership property. They have the right as an agent of the firm and implied authority to bind the firm for any act done. They have the right to prevent admission of a new partner or expulsion of an existing partner. So both the right they are having. Again, they have the right to continue unless and otherwise he himself ceases to become a partner. They also have the right to retire. So various rights they are having. Rights to retire. I will provide you all these notes, but this I am just explaining. Rights of retirement also they are having. So as you can see, there are various rights that the partners are having. They also have the right of outgoing partner or legal heirs of a deceased partner. If a partner expires, then his or her right that is also to be decided. That right is also there. Right of outgoing partner or deceased partner. That decision is also taken by the partners. That is their also right. Now we come to the duties of a partner. The partner need to carry on certain duties. Now we will discuss about the duties of a partner one by one. Let us see what are those various duties. First of all, to carry on the business to a great common advantage, with a great common advantage, they must carry the business for the interest of all. They must act as a group member and not act for his individual interest. They must act as a group in order to grow their partnership firm. So this is first duty. Second duty is that they must be faithful, they must be just towards each other. I mean, every partner must be faithful to the other partners of the firm. They should share the secrets of the firm. They should exercise different kinds of rights. Every partner must observe the utmost good faith and fairness towards other person in a business activity. These are the different duties that they should perform. Now, also is to render the true accounts. It is the duty to render means to give, to render the true picture of the accounts, books of accounts, true picture they must provide. That is one of their duty. That is, every partner must render true and proper accounts with his co-partners. Each and every entry in the books must be supported by the vouchers and their explanation, because their explanation can be demanded by any partner at any time. So the books of accounts must be a fair view, a true and a fair view. So another is to provide full information. That is also their duty. Full disclosure, to provide full information or full disclosure must be there about every fact and figure, about every transaction. Each partner must provide full information of every activities affecting the firm to its co-partner. No information should be concealed or no information should be kept secret. Next duty that the partner is having is to attend diligently to his duties or to work without remuneration. A partner is not entitled to receive any kind of salary or any kind of remuneration for taking part in the conduct of the business. For conducting business, he must not receive any salary or any kind of commission like that. He is not entitled for that, so he should not get that. But in practice, the workers of the partners are generally paid remuneration as per agreement. Also commission comes in this case. So they are paid sometimes, but it is not their duty to get paid. Though it is mentioned sometimes in the deed, and according to that, they are paid sometimes. To indemnify for the loss caused due to fraud and negligence. If there is any negligence, then indemnification must be there. What is the meaning of indemnification? Indemnification means compensation. Compensation for any kind of loss occurring in the business. Any kind of loss, any kind of hamper may be there in the business, and due to negligence, due to any other reason, any misappropriation, any kind of loss may be there. So that loss must be compensated by the partner and the co-partners. That is their duty. That is a part of their duty, a vital part of their duty. Also to account for the personal profits, how much profits there. If a partner derives any personal profit from partnership transaction, from property, from any other thing, he must account for such profit and pay it to the firm. He must not keep the profit personally. He must pay back it to the firm. So not to carry on any competing business. That means apart from their business, apart from their running business, they must not carry any parallel business just relating similar to this business, their own main line of partnership business. They cannot carry. It is not their duty to carry a similar business parallelly with their main business. It is not expected that a partner should do this. So to act within authority, every partner is bound to act within the scope of authority. If he exceeds his authority and the firm suffers any loss, then he shall be compensated, the firm, for such loss. So he must work within the authority. He must not cross his limit, and he must not allow the firm to face any kind of loss in any situation. To share the losses, if there is any loss incurred by the business, by the partnership firm, then that loss must be shared equally or according to their profit sharing ratio. The loss must also be equally or unequally distributed among the partners. These are the different duties that they are having, and they are also having certain liabilities. Liability for mutualization, liability for the firm for wrongful act of any partner, liability for an incoming partner, liability for a retiring partner. Various types of liabilities are associated with the partnership firm. Those liabilities, duties and rights I will provide you with the help of a PDF which will be provided to you through a link given along with this video. Please click the link to get the notes of rights and duties and liabilities of a partner. So till then, goodbye.